No, I don't have. Oh, because tomorrow we will leave, so just packed something.
Okay, so just packing some things.
I can't hear you.
Okay,
No.
and yeah, how long are you gonna be gone? How long is your trip?
3 days.
Okay,
Uh, After Monday, I will be back.
okay, nice. 3 days will be good though. Um, and Sabrina, welcome to class. Sabrina, how's it going?
Hello, I'm fine, and you?
Doing really well. Thanks for asking. Sabrina, so what have you done today?
I'm only here in Berlin. Sorry, the dog.
That's okay. Okay. And Laura, welcome back. Laura, how's it going?
Very well.
Okay, nice to hear. Um, and so Laura, what are your plans for this weekend? Are you going to do anything exciting?
Well, I've been working really hard the last 2 weeks, so I have to try to study a lot. So I'm going to take a lot of classes, and this is my plan for this weekend.
Okay, I guess it's a good plan. So take a lot of classes, try to study as much as possible. Um, and Julieta, I'm not sure if you told me, where are you going to go?
In a countryside at of my family home.
Okay, so like to like a country house that we have?
Yes, it's in a country house. Yes.
Nice. And how long does it take to get there?
Mm, 1 hour.
Ah, so that's not bad at all. That'll be great.
No. Yeah.
And Sabrina, Sabrina, how many dogs do you have?
Sorry, I have 2 dogs and 2 cats.
Okay, 2 dogs and 2 cats. Cool. Um, what kinds
Sometimes
of dogs? What kinds of dogs are they?
I have a Labrador and a German. I don't know in English, but it's a kind.
Shepherd.
Yes,
Okay, so a lab and a German Shepherd. Cool. Is it a black lab?
black. Yes, and they are female. Both.
Excuse me?
Both are female dogs.
Okay, nice. Cool. And how old are they?
The Labrador have
Is.
is sorry,
Don't be
uh,
sorry.
3 years old, and the other 2 years old. Is
Okay,
two.
nice. Cool. So pretty young still. And Laura, would you say you're a cat person or a dog person?
Well, I'm a dog person, but I have a cat because I don't have time to walk with the dog, and even though I don't have any space for it. So
Okay.
I have a kitty. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I feel kind of the same way. I've got a cat. Like dogs better, but don't tell my cat. Judith, what about you?
No, I am a cat person. If I will
You're a
reborn, I
cat.
will reborn in a cat.
What was that last part?
If I will reborn, I would reborn a cat, a black cat.
Okay. Um, we'd say maybe if I am reborn. If I'm reborn, I'll be reborn as a cat.
Yeah,
Okay.
a black one.
All right. Why a black cat?
Because I had a black cat and he was a panther.
Okay. All right. So, well, I guess that makes sense. All right, and good. I guess. Sabrina, what about you? Cat person or a dog person?
I believe a
Or
cat
both?
person.
You're a cat person.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm more
Okay.
lazy.
What was that?
Lazy because the cats all the time they like to sleep and I like to, so I'm a cat person.
That makes sense. Okay, so we've got sleeping in common with cats. All right. Good. I think it's just. So let's go. And the next lines.
Fairy tales. In today's class, we will talk about fairy tales, read sections of fairy tales, make up our own fairy tales.
Good. Okay.
Fairy
And
tale.
Sabrina, can you ask Laura the first question?
What is a fairy tale?
Fairy tale is it's a story created a long time ago with magic components and I don't know how to explain it. It's simple, but
Okay.
if somebody can help me,
Yeah.
because today I don't know, I'm not focused at all.
That's okay. We all have days like that. All right. So yeah, it's definitely a story that was created, or definitely a story with magic components. I don't know about a long time ago. Sometimes they were created a long time ago. Fairy tales can be more modern too. So how else would you describe fairy tales, Giulietta?
Fairy tales are stories for kids that have magic components and that have characters like prince and princess, witches, strange animals.
Right. Yeah, kind of like anthropomorphic animals, often like human-like. And all right, Giulietta, can you ask Sabrina the second question?
Sabrina, do you know any fairy tales from your country?
Maybe Saci. It's a fairy tale from Brazil, but
Maybe.
we know Saci. S-A-C-I. He's a boy, and he doesn't have a leg, and he likes to go to the forest. This is a kind of fairy tale here,
He likes to
but
do what?
forest,
The forest?
forest, trees and
Forests.
flowers. Yes, forest. I don't
Okay,
know,
I can't tell if you're talking about the florist or the forest.
like
So the forest is the place with trees, and the florist is a place that sells flowers.
okay, woods.
Sorry?
One moment. Forest. Yes, the forest.
Okay. Okay, so he likes to go to the forest.
Yes.
Right, and what does he do in the forest?
Who lives there? And I don't remember the story, but this is a kind of fairy tales here. But almost of the time we listen about Cinderella and other things from Disney.
Okay. Um, but okay, so Sassy is like a one-legged boy. Interesting though. And maybe Sabrina can. So, Sabrina, is it florist or forest?
Forests, sorry.
Okay. All right. All right. Um, so the place that sells flowers or the place in the woods?
Yes, the woods.
The woods. So he likes to go to the forest. Okay.
Oh,
All
sorry.
right. Sabrina, can you ask Laura the next question?
Do you have a favorite fairy tale?
Maybe the Beauty and the Beast.
Okay. And why do you like it?
Well, because I saw the film with my brother when we were adults, we weren't child, and I have a good memories about this fairy tale because I went with my brother more than other reasons.
Okay. More than any other reason. Really good. Okay, that's awesome. It's nice having family to do things with like that. And Anna Carolina, welcome to class. Anna, how's it going?
Hi, teacher. So far, so good. Thank you.
Okay, good to hear. All right, and Juliet, though, do you have a least favorite fairy tale? A fairy tale that you don't like, or that maybe that creeps you out, or that's too gross, or you know, yeah. Do you have a least favorite fairy tale?
Hmm. The list? Yes, maybe the Little Red Riding Hood.
Okay, so your least favorite fairy tale is Little Red Riding Hood. Why?
Because they killed the wolf at the end.
Okay. Because kill the wolf at the end. And yeah, nice. Ken, welcome to class again. Ken, how's Ken? Are you there?
Yes, hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And so yeah, Ken, um,
Mm-hmm.
what did you do today?
Uh,
First.
I spent a usual day today, and
Okay.
mhm.
All right, nice. And so yeah, does anybody have any questions or comments on this page? All right, let's go read through these really quickly. Ana Carolina, can you read through the words? Ana Carolina, are you there? All right, maybe Ken, can you read through the words?
Okay, vocabulary, irony, cause, villain, setting, heroine, narration, narrator, climax, supernatural, wicked,
Okay, nice. Narrator.
narrator,
Good. Heroine.
heroine,
Yeah, heroine. And curse.
curse.
Yeah, it's got an sound.
Mhm.
Well done. Okay, any questions about any of these words? Okay, and let's have Sabrina. Can you make a sentence with heroine and villain?
The heroine always wins, and the villain always bad or go to the
Eyes.
in
Eyes or
the
does what?
go to the prison,
Goes to prison.
goes to prison in the fair tales.
Okay. The heroine always wins and the villain always dies or go to prison. Yeah. Can you read that one more time?
The heroine always wins, and the villain always dies or goes to prison in the fairy tales.
Yeah, and we wouldn't want to have an article in front of fairy tales, so in fairy tales, not in the. So just in
Okay.
fairy tales.
Okay.
Okay, and Laura, can you make a sentence with wicked and supernatural?
The wicked stepmother
Nope.
supernatural has supernatural power.
Nice, I like that. This wicked stepmother has supernatural powers. What does she do with them? What does she do with those superpowers?
She made her daughter sleep for 100 years.
Okay. So she maybe we could say she made her daughter sleep for 100 years.
I don't know. She made, yes.
Okay. And yeah, nice. No questions. Let's go on. Let's actually go straight to this. And so, Giulietta, can you read? Actually, Anna Carolina, can you read what's on this page?
Pretzi, make a fairy tale. Talk to your classmates and try to make your own fairy tale. Questions to consider. Where does the story take place? What are good characters in your story? Oh, sorry.
No
Who
worries.
are the good characters in your story? Who are the evil characters in your story? What problems does the main character have? What kind of help will the main character get? What magic is involved? How will the story end?
Okay, nicely done. Whoa. Sorry. And so one of the things that I noticed was what happened? Sorry. Character. Anna Carolina, character.
Character.
Yeah, character. And then have.
Have.
Mm-hmm. Good. Other than that, perfect job. Really good reading. All right, and let's start out with Giulietta. So, where's the story going to take place?
The story takes place. The story takes place on a mountain.
Okay, what is take missing?
Take our place.
Close. It's the
Their place.
present tense.
Takes.
Yeah. So the story takes place on a mountain. You could also change the tense and say the story will take place on a mountain. So what kind of mountain will it be? Foresty mountain? Abandoned mountain? What kind of mountain? Can you describe it a little bit?
Okay, we are on a mountain full of snow. Full of snow, and it is the end of a wood.
It's the end of the woods?
Yes.
Okay. Snowy mountain that's right on the edge of the woods. Alright, I think that's good. Ken, so who are some of the characters? Good and evil characters?
Good character. The honest. I forgot the word. kind of the people who cut a tree or
Woodsman?
woodcutter, woodman.
Or you could call it a lumberjack.
Lumberjack. Yeah,
Okay, what's his name or her name?
Jack.
Okay, so his name is Jack. All right, and any other good characters?
Other good character. Honest. Forgot this word too. Kind of small people. Kind of imaginary small people.
Leprechauns?
Elf.
Okay, so another good character is an elf.
Yeah, beautiful, honest elf.
Okay, so lots of honest people. Is the elf a male or a female elf?
Female.
Okay, so her name is what?
Her name is Ferrari.
Ferrari?
Ferrari.
Alright. And Sabrina, does Ferrari have any magical powers?
Yes. She she can disappear and appear in different places, and nobody sees her.
No,
Nobody or no one then can see
no one can
her.
see her?
Yes.
Okay, so nobody can see her ever, or just when she's going to different places?
When she goes to different places.
Okay. And also she's an archer? Is an archer. Okay, good. I like this. And Laura, some bad characters. Do we have any bad characters, Laura?
Yes. We have Mayor.
A liar?
Mayor, the person who is in a town and is the main mayor. A banker.
Okay.
And politics. And they want to destroy the forest and the mountain in order to make a big building for the tourism.
A big building for tourism.
Well,
All right. So, can you repeat politician? Politician.
politician.
All right. And do they have any magical powers?
Well, they have the real power.
They have real power. That's their magical power. All right. And do they have any fantastical creatures on their side? Okay.
They have robots.
Ah, they have robots.
Yes.
Robots. Nice. Awesome. Okay. And yeah, the mayor, the banker, and the politician, any females?
Because they are... No,
Okay, so they're all men.
they are men.
Okay. And Julieta, what? I guess this is a good enough start. Let's start with this. Alright. So we've kind of got a basic, we know it's going to be on the woods, so let's try to get into a new sheet. Sorry, hold on, guys. Oh. That's what we've got so far. And yeah, Julieta, can you start out our story?
Once upon upon a time, in a small village on the mountain, um, there was a lumberjack who was called Jack. He loved
Nice.
this mountain.
Okay. Okay, good. Anna Carolina, how would you continue the story?
One day, he went outside to off to cut off some trees. There was a bitter wind blowing, and the weather was cloudy. He started cutting a tree when, out of the blue, a beautiful and honest elf appeared.
Nice. When out of the blue?
A beautiful and honest elf appeared and told him, "Please, don't cut the trees."
Nice. Don't cut the tree. And how do we conjugate appear?
Appears. I said appears.
Okay, so
Appears in the past tense. Appears.
yeah,
Sorry.
good. Don't be sorry at all. And okay, Ken, can you read the next part, or can you tell us the next part?
Okay. Jack stopped cutting tree and wondering, who is it? And he asked her, "Who are you?" And she replied, "My name is Ferrari. I can fly as fast as Ferrari. Uh, I'm an elf to protect this wood. Please support my uh, my our movement to preserve our precious environment."
Okay, so I'm an elf, maybe like tasked with protecting these woods.
These woods.
Please help
Mhm.
me protect the environment.
Yes.
All right. So Jack stopped cutting the trees and wondering who
Who
she was.
he was. Mhm.
Yeah. He asked her, "Who are you?" And I think that'd be good. All right. Um, Laura, how'd you continue the story?
While in the nearest town, the mayor had an unexpected visit. Um, a banker came with a politician to speak with him about the business.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Julieta, how does the story continue?
The banker uh, had a contract with him, and he already hired um, 10 bulldozers to cut all the forest.
Okay, 10 bulldozers.
Bulldozers.
Okay, so he already hired 10 bulldozers in the forest. And all right, I think we're good. Ilkin, welcome to class. Ilkin, how's it going?
Hi, teacher. Thank you. Everything is going very well.
Okay, good. It's good to see you, and welcome to class.
Thank you. It's good to see you too.
Thanks. And the banker had a contract with him. Okay. And Ana Carolina, how would this story continue?
It seems that a huge catastrophe was coming.
Okay.
Like a huge catastrophe was coming. But the lumberjack had changed his tune. The lumberjack, I'm sorry about my pronunciation, had changed his tune.
Changed his tune?
Yes, and he started to recycle. He started recycling. Take the two away. Recycling materials and do some handcrafts to survive.
Okay, into handcraft.
To sell and make a quick buck. Make a quick buck.
I see. Okay.
He started running a campaign about going green.
Company. Well.
Campaign, sorry.
No worries.
Campaign about going green.
Going green. Good. Nice. Okay, and I guess, Ken, what happened next?
Yeah. However, bankers and politicians disagree with his idea. They believe development, destroying the woods will make them rich, and they not only the bulldozer, but they also bring some robots to cut down a tree very quickly. So Jack and Elf faces a serious situation. They don't know what's gonna do to stop them.
Nice. That's great. Serious situation. They didn't know what they were going to do to stop them. Nice. And Laura, how does this continue?
Yeah. But how was the name of the girl who appears and disappears?
Her name's Ferrari, I think.
Ferrari. But Ferrari was in the corner of the room, and he and she was listening carefully what was going to happen. What will going to happen? Oh my God.
But what was going to happen?
No, but it's in the future, so what will?
Nope. Even if it's in the future, what was going to happen. So it's
Okay, so I will. Okay.
yeah.
Yes. So, see.
You could also say about what would happen,
Yes.
but what was going to happen would work.
That's why she went to the forest to speak with. Oh my god, I'm stuck.
Jack?
Yes. So she went to speak with Jack in order to find a solution of the problem.
Okay. So she went with Jack. She went to see Jack to find a solution to the problem.
Hmm.
Okay. And Julieta, what happened next? What happened next, Julieta?
Okay, the day after, all the bulldozer and the major debunkers were up to the mountain to cut the trees. The Ferrari took her magic arrow, and she stopped the bulldozer that turned into stone. And she said, "My next arrow is for you if you don't go back."
Okay, and turned the bulldozer stone. She maybe she looked at the politician or the mayor.
Yeah. She looked at the mayor and she said, "My next arrow is for you if you don't go back."
Okay, nice. And Ana Carolina, what happened next?
The politicians were decided to not give up, and they 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 brought some new bulldozers in the next day. To their surprise, all citizens were gathering together, holding hands. All citizens,
We probably use an article.
all the citizens
Huh?
were gathering together,
We're gathered together?
gathered together, holding hands around the forest and saying, yelling and yelling, if you cut the tree, if you would like to cut the tree, you will have to do it over our dead bodies.
Oh man.
And the major wife and his children were there as well.
Okay. And good. I think you did a really good job. Mayor's wife and children.
Is it the end?
Pardon?
Is it the end?
I think we're pretty close to the end. Maybe Ken, one more. So what happens in the end?
Okay. They had no options. Just give up.
Okay.
Then the forest and the town lived happily, never, ever after.
Nice. Happily ever after. Okay, good. I think that was a great story. Does anybody have any questions about what you guys created? Any questions or comments or anything?
Yes. Can I ask something? As in the beginning you always say it in English once upon a time, there is something for the end in or not? Like
Happily ever after is common.
happy ever after. Thank you.
Yeah, so they lived happily ever after. Yeah, stuff like that is pretty common. So that's kind of the beginning and the end. Any other questions? Okay. And okay, let's have Ken. Can you read the title?
Okay, practice with the picture. What is happening in the picture? Why? What will happen next?
Yeah, okay. And so Ken, what's happening in the picture?
A man is having a nap, and dwarf or elf climbing up the table, and he 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 he's seeing that sleeping man.
Okay, maybe is running up the
He's
table.
running up the table.
And he is seeing the sleeping man?
Mhm.
Okay, maybe.
She is not gerund. Maybe he sees.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe see the verb see cannot be a gerund. Or kind of that kind of verb. I'm not sure.
Sorry?
Some verb cannot be gerund, like laughing is grammatically incorrect. So that kind of verb see is.
Yeah. So, like, you could say, I love loving.
Yeah, but it's slang.
Yeah, it's
I'm
it's a little
loving
bit.
it.
Yeah. I am loving it is more the present progressive.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah, so yeah, using the present progressive for love is kind of tricky.
Is it same as see? The verb see? No. I am
Yeah,
seeing. Mhm.
yeah, we wouldn't generally use see in the present progressive.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good point. Okay, and Laura, what's the elf guy want?
Sorry, what is that?
Okay, so what does the elf dwarf want? Why is he climbing the table?
I think that he is trying to take something that the man have. So this is the opportunity because the man is sleeping. So maybe he has a map or a treasure.
Okay, what do you think it is? Do you think it's a map or a treasure?
I think that is the map of a treasure.
Okay, so it's the map to a treasure?
Ah, the map to a treasure.
Yeah. It's the map to a treasure. Okay, great. I think that's a good point. So what's the treasure and why does the elf want the treasure, Julieta?
The treasure. The treasure is 1,000 coins of gold.
Okay, so the treasure's 1,000 gold coins.
Hmm.
Yeah, just changing the order, that probably makes it sound a little bit better. Is gold coins. Okay.
Gold coin.
And alright, I think that's good. Anna Carolina, do you think he'll get the coins, the map? What's gonna happen?
He's going to get the map because the man had kidnapped a leprechaun and had tortured the
He
leprechaun.
kidnapped who?
Kidnapped another leprechaun and tortured
Leprechaun.
leprechaun. I'm sorry, leprechaun. And sorry,
I
leprechaun,
don't even know.
and had tortured the leprechaun in order to get the map. It belonged to the leprechauns.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's awful. But okay, good. And so he gets the map back and takes it. I think that's good. And yeah, nice job with Leprechaun. Can you explain what a leprechaun is, Ana Carolina?
It's a creature who lives in the forest, I guess, and on a pot full of gold coins, which is located at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah. So it's a creature who lives in the forest. It's like generally like a small human-like creature. Yeah. But good. And does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. Let's do another one. Let's look at this. And Ken, can you read the quotation?
Okay, if you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. Albert Einstein.
And Ken, what do you think about this quotation?
I think kind of a fairy tale, how can I say, stimulate kids' imagination or creativity. So, and you know, the kids have a, how can I say, maybe kids grew up with this kind of story has more words or vocabulary or maybe more expressive. So I think it's good, yeah, reading story with kids. And it also creates intimacy with their parents or, you know, the adult people.
Yeah,
Emotional touch, maybe. Yeah.
for sure. Kids growing up with these kind of stories have bigger vocabularies, or are more expressive, maybe.
Mhm.
Okay, nice. I think that's good. And Laura, do you agree or do you disagree?
I agree. I think that is important to read children fairy tales because there are different roles. Always there is a plot and all the characters have to find a solution like in real life. And there are many ways to solve a problem, so it's something that can stimulate us as Aka said, the mind and the intellect or the brain.
Yeah, okay. I think that's good. Julieta, do you think it's ever dangerous to read a child fairy tales? Do you think it could ever be a bad thing?
No, I don't think that.
Okay. Does anybody in class think it could ever be a bad thing? I don't think so. Sorry,
Well,
Julieta. I don't think so.
I think I have something in mind, and sometimes fairy tales are, from my point of view, no, there are always a handsome man that save a princess, or so sometimes the role of woman and man for me are not I don't like sometimes how they show the woman like weak and the men how always save the woman. But I think that you can choose the fairy tale that you are going to read to your
Yeah,
child, no?
exactly. For sure. I think that,
Yeah.
there's a lot of like pretty archaic gender roles that you see in these old fairy tales. And yeah, I think like reading your child lots of like, Cinderella and Snow White and things where the men always come in and save the weak woman, and then
Can I put my 2 cents?
yeah, go ahead.
Uh, in my opinion, um the stereotypes changed, have changed, because now the princes are different. They are more proactive. Mulan went to the war, you know,
Hmm.
um, and there are some heroines that carry weapons and fight, and they are independent.
Uh-huh.
The fairy tales have been changing, and the society has changed.
Maybe we could say fairy tales and society have both been changing.
Yes,
Yeah, good. I think you did a really good job, and nice job with your 2 cents. All right, I think we're good. Does anybody have any other comments or questions here?
Yes, I think so. The current Disney film Frozen, they show a little bit different stereotype, princess or prince and in the film, and it also mentioned about LGBT issue, and a lot of interpretation was done in that film. But one thing is sure, Disney tried to create new type of hero and hero in that film, according to our society changes.
Okay, good. I missed part of what you said, Ken,
Uh,
but
uh, mhm.
yeah, I think for the most part it was good grammar. Um, and all right, so maybe Julieta, did your parents ever read fairy tales to you when you were young?
Yes.
Okay, and do you remember which ones that maybe like you were read the most?
Pinocchio. A lot of
Pinocchio.
times. Yes.
Okay, what did you like about Pinocchio?
Um, I liked the cricket in Pinocchio. Uh, and mm, yeah, the role of the fox and the cat.
I don't remember the Fox and the Cat. What did they do?
They were the villain. They tried to trick Pinocchio to get his money.
Nice. I don't remember that at all. It's been a long time since I've read Pinocchio. Uh, all right, I think we're good. There's another quotation. Let's look at this. And Laura, can you read this quotation?
And there is a great lesson of Beauty and the Beast, that the thing must be loved before it is lovable.
Yeah. And Laura, what's this mean?
That you have to love how a person is more than how this person appear. That the appearance, the physical appearance, how a person is in the way that the ethics, the moral, the kind of person that you are more than another thing, no? American.
I think it maybe is a little bit different.
Okay, yes.
Anna, what do you
Yes.
think? Can you?
I believe it means that love is a strong power, and love can change things. If someone is loved, the person can change and move forward and to become a better person.
Yeah, I think that's definitely part of it. I think the idea, if it's easy if you look at like children, because generally, children are loved unconditionally, and so loving a thing can turn it into something that is lovable. Um, yeah, pretty much. So if you think about children, it's an easier one. Really good job, Laura. I think you're right on there. Um, Unfortunately, I do have to end class. I've got another class right after this. Thanks for coming in, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Have a really good day.
Thank you.